character is not complete without eyebrow and eyelash. So in this lesson, we're going to make eyebrow. First of all, I'll load the reference here. Take a look into different eyebrow. After loading my reference, you can see this is the different eyebrow. You see how the eyebrow is made, and directly we're going to make this first style. And another thing, when you come to your mesh, you need to make sure that your mesh has a UV map, because geometry here is not working with a mesh without UV map. So we're going to select our mesh, and I'm going to create a scarp for eyebrow. Let me load the previous image, this one, and take the reference here. You see where our eyebrow are above here. So I'll select this full line, and so I'll deselect all of this. I want to select this. So after I've selected this, I'll Shift D to duplicate, then I'll P to separate selection. After that, we have this object, and I'll name it to head underscore eyebrow. Thereafter, I'll come into edit mode. I need to select this middle part, Shift S, and it. So this is the middle one, and here I'll delete this middle part. So I'll remain with this mesh for eyebrow. And you need to go into here. I'll choose UV editor. Let me disable this one, and I'll go into edit mode. You see we have a UV map here, so I'll select this, Shift S, cursor to selected, individual region. I want to scale them a little bit here, then dot the cursor to the cursor, yes, like this. So make sure that you have a UV map. Thereafter, maybe I can drop it outside here, and thereafter we need to create this eyebrow. So I'll select the reference, create this first one. So we'll go into, before we add a new object, we need to create here a correction. It's correction, so new correction. I'll name to eyebrow, then I select my eyebrow scarp, Shift A, go to curve, then empty here. I'll name it to eyebrow. Thereafter, I need to come to select this eyebrow scarp, and I'll come to object, visibility. I need to put it viewport display. I need to enable wire like this. After that, I'll come to my eyebrow. I'll select this object, eyebrow object, and Control Tab, go into scope mode. I'll enable X mirror and use add brush. Yeah, this is the length too long. Then I'll change the length to 0.01. Yes, 0.01 is enough. I'll start with this one and combo it up. After doing so, I come to modifier panel, and I'll add a new geometry node. Need to be above surface. Then I'll create new. I'll paste the name to eyebrow. I'll enable fake user. In here, I want to add a curve profile. So I'll come to here, right, set curve profile. This one I want to be 0.05. Then in scope mode, I'll continue combing it like this. And I'll come to this last one, this point here, and increase erase a little bit, like so, and I'll comb it. Then I'll add another one here, like this one over here, and I'll comb it. So like so, and then I'll come to add. Let me add this top one and bottom one. To this point, I'll add one. And choose add. I'll come to add, and I can switch shape here. And I'll add another one here, and I'll combo it downward. I'll reduce the shape. After adding our eyebrow, what next? We need, let's first apply material. Come to material and look for hair, and then I'll come to, as we did, we already created the geometry node, so I'll switch the factor from 0.2.01, yes it is, and I'll disable this eyebrow sculpt. So in here it's enough. You can either use a duplicate. Let's say, what if we use a duplicate? Come to generation and then duplicate, then you will do the radius 0.00115. So, and here I'll put the duplicate to 2. What about 1? That's 1 is enough. And then I'll increase 27 to 1. So we can even use a duplicate, or we can disable it. And next, let's disable, remove it. And next, you can even use a curl, let's say curl hair, then guides, which curl, we'll reduce the radius. And remember here, radius to 0.001, and we can play its fact. I just want to add just a little randomness. Just a little bit, and even here in frequency, you can increase the frequency. This too much, so maybe you can too much, like a 10, and the curl start 0.01, and the factor, let's say factor, yes, factor can drop it just a little bit. We can disable this curl, so you remain with just this eyebrow. And the important thing, you see, the radius of the root and tip are not equal. So the radius of root is bigger than the radius of tip. So I'll come to change here. Factor mean, let's put to 0.005. So I put factor mean 0.002. So this is enough. And if you see that there's still gap, you can keep adding there. So you can come to scalp and you still add the hair guide. This is how you make eyebrow in Blender. Next, we're going to be making eyelash.